Beaches are packed, restaurants are pumping, and Israelis across the country are continuing their lives as normally as possible, getting the most out of what could be the final days of freedom. And all the while, coronavirus is spreading exponentially. Senior government officials are now considering weeknight lockdowns in addition to those set to be enforced for the weekends, fearing that if more drastic measures are not taken soon, the coronavirus crisis will spiral completely out of control. Young Israelis causing the most concern, police continuing to break up large crowds in violation of distancing orders. Hundreds of young Israelis attending an outdoor rave over the weekend, many not even wearing masks, let alone keeping 2-meter distance. In light of such events, authorities believe that without full lockdowns, youth will continue to gather in public areas, even as bars and eateries are forced to close. This is also assuming that bars and restaurants will be closed as owners push back.
אין לנו אוויר, נגמר האוויר, זהו. אמרנו, צעקנו כמה שאפשר, באנו לכנסת, עשינו הפגנות, צפרנו עם סירים, כמו ילדים טובים, מטר אחד מהשני. אמרנו שהגיעה הסיטואציה שלא יהיה לנו אוויר, לנו נגמר האוויר.
היינו ילדים טובים, סגרנו כשאמרו לסגור, ושכחו אותנו. נותנים לנו חודשים להיות סגורים, בלי הכנסה. השקעתי את כספי, חסכתי, השקעתי בעסקים, והשאירו אותי לבד.
החובות לא נעצרו. וכל עוד לא הגיע כסף מהמדינה, וכל עוד לא קיבלנו פיצויים, וכל עוד לא הגיעו הלוואות, וכל עוד אין אפשרות להתפרנס ולפתוח את הקופה ולעבוד, אנחנו במצוקה. והתעשייה חייבת לדאוג לעצמה, כי כרגע כמו שזה נראה, המדינה לא בדיוק דואגת, ופה הבעיה.
Many restaurant owners vowing to stay open in spite of new government-ordered closures set for Tuesday. Owners saying that they'll protest such measures until data and compensation are provided. In the meantime, infections are climbing. Total cases in Israel now reaching well over 50,000, over 28,400 being active, and severe cases of the virus doubling each week, now sitting at around 260, the death toll hitting 415. Taking things from bad to worse, a nationwide nurses' strike today. Calls for assistance from the finance ministry reaching a peak this week after a more than year-long dispute with the Treasury over lack of funding and personnel has been further strained with over 800 nurses now in quarantine. Nursing staff making good on threats to protest after recent talks with the finance ministry failed to reach an agreement. The National Nurses Union head recently explaining that patients and nurses have been abandoned, leaving the healthcare system to dry up. The Sheba Medical Center also saying that they're functioning thousands of staff short in comparison to the number of hospital beds.